Welcome back. Thanks for staying with us. Mop-up operations are underway in Cape Town and surrounding areas after flooding in several areas in the metro. Several community-based organizations are assisting with getting humanitarian relief to affected households. Let's get an update now from Ali Sablay, who's the spokesperson for the Gift of the Givers. A very good afternoon to you. Thank you so much for your time. We know that the adverse weather conditions are clearing up. What are you dealing with at the moment?
Currently, as I'm speaking to you, we have 2 aircrafts from disaster risk management teams. We are loading humanitarian assistance items onto these helicopters, who are then going over to drop off these goods in Wuppertal. They have been cut off for 8 days now, and they have not received any humanitarian assistance. Gift of the Givers teams are en route to them now to drop off that essential items. I just got back now from a huge distribution in Makassar, in Sunplay, where 80 homes got completely flooded. The informal settlement is situated between the Kuils River and East River, and both riverbanks has burst, flooding all 80 homes. The people had to be evacuated. I accompanied a lady that went into a house today for the first time since Wednesday, and when we opened the door, she burst out crying, because as we opened up the door, the belongings were floating past us. All the memories, all the items, all the children's school books, stationery, completely washed away. There are many towns and informal settlements in Western Cape that has been severely affected. So we had a meeting this morning with disaster risk management teams. There's a severe cold front to hit the Western Cape this evening again. Our teams is on the ground, delivering, trying to assist many informal settlements during the past few days, and into the coming week we'll be visiting several towns as well.
We know that more rains are still expected, which could further exacerbate the situation. When it comes to some of the priority concerns, what would you say are the main ones as you try and mop up from the disaster?
The major concern at the moment is, number one, the loss of life. Unfortunately, 2 people has passed on. We heard 1 person passing on away in Vredendal last night. Vredendal has also been cut off. But this disaster is the worst floods the Western Cape has experienced in the last 20 to 30 years. The last time they say they experienced this amount of rain was I'm talking about Wuppertal specifically, was in 1980. And we know that town is completely cut off. On Tuesday, there will be no fuel in that town, and with the heavy rains expected this evening, the past rains over the last few days has washed away all their boreholes. They are surviving on 1 borehole, and the municipality is quite concerned with the heavy rains tonight that if the borehole gets washed away, they'll be sitting with a huge humanitarian crisis with getting bottled water into the town, which is completely cut off. We managed to get through yesterday into the town to deliver those essential items, but there's a huge need for blankets, mattresses, toiletries, and once the rain subsides, we will have to deliver. We started delivering food hampers to those affected families and warm clothing, and especially for the school learners. Many of their school uniforms got washed away, textbooks, stationery, and for many, just getting a roof over their head.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for that very brief update. Let's leave it there for now as we continue to monitor what happens in the surrounding areas following the mop-up operations which are underway. Ali Sablay of Gift of the Givers giving us an update.